Sudan People's Liberation Movement in opposition and other political parties demand immediate resignation of the Chief Justice Chan Rich Mandut after he attended a political rally organized by President Kiir's party. They argued that his presence indicates bias and compromises his ability to ensure fairness during the upcoming elections in December 2024. Jennifer Macau with the details.
Photographs of Chief Justice Mandut at the Valley sparked controversy, with the SPLM-IO's Director for Information expressing concerns about his ability to make impartial decisions. The chairman of the OPP stressed the need for an independent judiciary and called for Mandut's immediate resignation. The SPLM-IO and the OPP insist that judicial reforms outlined in the 2018 peace agreement should start with replacing Chief Justice Mandut with a neutral figure. In a national address on Saturday, South Sudan President Salva Kiir vowed to lead the country towards the elections in 2024, acknowledging the multitude of challenges currently faced by the country. President Kiir also pledged to address the growing food insecurity across the nation by initiating a government procurement of food for
enduring the challenges resulting from the senseless war we fought amongst ourselves from 2013 to 2018. The impact of this war is still with us. For instance, the war has delayed our governance reforms and induced economic difficulties. Thousands of our people are still in the refugee camps in neighboring countries.
The Sudan's People Liberation Movement in opposition, SPLM/AIO, has raised concerns over the ruling of SPLM party insistence to go ahead with the elections in December 2024. The SPLM/AIO says the current security situation is not conducive for holding the polls.
The condition for election must be there. And you started with stabilization of the security in the country. Look at what is happening in our country. You have more than one commander-in-chief of an armed group or armed militias. And you have our communities armed to the teeth, killing themselves. Do you have a condition for elections in that situation?
The head of the United Mission in South Sudan, UNIMIS, has expressed concern about the country's readiness for election, citing an unimplemented task for the 2018 revitalized peace agreement.
The constitution-making process, electoral legislation, standing up the necessary institutions and structures, as well as creating the environment to support robust political competition, require tangible measures.
Statistics taken by the United Nations in South Sudan state that conducted research has amounted to many South Sudanese civilians skeptical about the 2014 elections.
The risks that poorly organized elections can pose in triggering a relapse into violent conflict. We intend, in response, to organize political forums at the state level to generate a shared responsibility to advance the peace process.
The demand for Chief Justice Mandut's resignation intensifies amid allegations of bias, with the SPLM-IO and the OPP calling for impartial judiciary for the upcoming elections. Could these allegations be an alarm to jeopardize the much-anticipated upcoming South Sudan elections in 2024?
We are in the process of making the deployment. We have already, there is already a submitted list, because the problem was not the deployment per se, but was the problem of commissioning of the officers at the middle and the lower echelons of the army. So this has been done now, and so we are waiting for the deployment after this.
Jennifer Macau, GBS News.